Hello Gemini. The moon is in Capricorn. The only retrograde planet is Uranus in Aries. Your ruler, the planet Mercury, is still directly in transit through the sign Scorpio. Do not get impatient for what you cannot solve and try by all means to get out of an embarrassing situation. This is your stage to solve your economic affairs. Find a new job and leave home to face new situations with optimism. In this last month of the year, many doors will open for you, but you must be cautious and never act recklessly, as you could unnecessarily complicate your life both sentimentally and financially. Things will happen that will amaze your partner in intimacy even if they are used to your eccentricities. Today's astrobiorhythm. Sexual energy level this Friday, moderate to high. Cosmic dynamics that you should take advantage of. Your agile, dynamic and fun way of dealing with difficult situations. Dangerous trend today in your Gemini sign. Commit an indiscretion, say a bad word at a time. What should I avoid? Improvisation, jumping from one subject to another, leaving everything halfway. Phrase of the day: intelligent people doubt, those who are not believe everything without any kind of questioning. Dear Gemini, today could be a good time for you to start that life change that you always promise yourself but then you always postpone for another day. If you don't consider it seriously and convince yourself, you will never find the moment. All those people who love you wish you to get over that bad streak you are in. If you can't cope with the situation alone, you can count on them. I know that many of you are very proud and do not want to ask for help, but sometimes things get complicated and it is necessary to turn to people. Do it without regrets because that's what friends and family are for. In love, I know that times have not been good for Geminis, but this is going to change very soon. According to the prediction of the zodiac sign, it is more than likely that in the near future you will find what you are looking for, but for this you must make that much needed change in habits and, above all, in mentality. Love horoscope for the single woman. The Gemini woman will have a somewhat complicated day today because she is going to have to make decisions that she may not like, but that it is time for her to take them without delaying them any longer. As a good Gemini, you are usually always faithful to your convictions and this time it should be no less. Don't let anyone try to convince you today and take you to her land. You have very clear ideas and you know exactly what you want, so don't let anyone organize your life. As much as you like that person, don't let them try to change you. If you feel comfortable as you are and what you have satisfies you, do not allow anyone to interfere in your life. Your true friends will be the ones who are with you when you really need them, and not the ones who only remember you when they need you to do them a favor. Today's free prediction for Gemini man: the possibility of finding a true love is increasing as the days go by. This is something real and that the horoscope is indicating to us by changing the trend that Gemini men had until very recently. I must remind you that no matter how favorable the energies are for you, you must do your part and embark on an adventure to get what you want. This is valid both for love and for any other area of your life that I know is not being as you would like. The possibility of change exists and it is real. Now you must be the one who thinks how you can achieve it and start acting to achieve it. These have been difficult times, but once the doors open, everything will go smoothly in the near future. But please, do not miss out on the opportunities that will come your way due to fear and mistrust. Today's horoscope for singles: the roads begin to open up for you Geminis. So, if your desire is a lasting love, or on the contrary, more open relationships, it is time to get down to work. I am not telling you what it will be today specifically, but the horoscope is saying that the bad times will be left behind as long as your mind and body are available and you are more positive in thought. It is time to start taking those steps that are so difficult for you to take for fear of failure and letting yourself be carried away by life. Don't forget that life has ups and downs, good and bad things, but value the good that it has and fight for it. I can't tell you more things in so few words, but in case it hasn't been clear to you, I'll repeat it: that good times are coming as long as you change your mentality and start fighting for what you want. If you have a partner, you have woken up with a huge desire to amend that mistake you made and you don't know where to start. However, it is something very simple: apologize and listen. You cannot know where you should direct your efforts if you do not first know, from her own mouth, how you hurt her. If you don't have a partner, do not hesitate to show yourself as the fun person you are. because whoever you are interested in expects a new spark in her life. Someone who with his attitude can make the troubles of everyday life more tolerable. And, of course, you are the person who responds, 100%, with that description. You have to learn to prioritize your expenses, because, although you are a good creditor, the truth is that you leave many gaps in your obligations, and in addition to suffering delays and difficulties, you end up paying surcharges and fines. Make a schedule of your payments, and put your biggest debts ahead of everything. Talking to yourself is one of the best strategies to get to know yourself so that you are not afraid to make a fool of yourself if they see you do it. Keep up that talk whenever you think it's necessary. Nowadays, with so many people shouting hands-free down the street, no one will even notice. Sometimes we need to take refuge inside ourselves and that nobody bothers us. However, someone wants to get close to us, but does not know how to do it. It's good to give us some personalities. You will begin to notice that things improve and the problems of previous days are being resolved. You clearly have the support of a person in your family who is always by your side in difficult times. You will begin to feel how the energy changes and what used to affect you now you begin to overcome. Some complications will arise at work. Just keep in mind that many times we ourselves cause the errors. If something is currently working for you, leave it that way. There will be some important changes in your life, be it in the family, at work, or perhaps you move home. Take the opportunity to leave the bad in the past. This change is the opportunity to renew yourself and attract positive things. There is a planetary influence that will lead you to dig into things from the past. Perhaps they are people, or memories of love, or old schoolmates. The point is that you will feel the need to return to those moments. Differences with the couple, claims and misunderstandings may arise. Keep calm and do not explode. You will have moments of great intensity in bed, or perhaps personal moments where you feel that the fever rises to the maximum. If you are looking for a partner, dare to meet new people and different from what you know. It is time to open new horizons. In terms of health, you begin to feel better. But it is important that you take a good rest, especially getting enough sleep. Blood pressure can be affected if you get too stressed. Tip of the day: there is only one way to reach the most distant places, and to achieve those goals that now seem impossible. Get going. Lucky numbers for today: 16, 30, 32, 33, 39. 42. Today's Gemini horoscope tips. All the signs of the horoscope are divided into 3 decans according to the date of birth, and this is the specific prediction of today's horoscope for each of them. First deanery, May 21st to 31. Forget the past as a good stage begins. Clear prejudices and negativities. Second deanery, from June 1st to 10. You are in a period of preparation for the changes that are coming to you. But look inside yourself and discover what aspects you have to do on your part so that the long-awaited changes begin. Third deanery, from June 11th to 20, as in the previous changes that are coming, but beware of a false friend or an acquaintance with not very good intentions. Nothing worrisome but